Right, I'm live. I'm live. Hey, everyone. Let me make sure I fix this camera. Ah, my bad. Hi, everyone. So I'm gonna wait for some people to get on. As you all come in, let me know what state you are watching from. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay, because I was having some difficulties with the camera earlier, but I think the app had like updated or something. Stereo must be on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, okay, Marilyn. Hi, Miss Angela. How you doing? So, just a few disclaimers. If you are on the Facebook, watching, rather if you're in the Facebook group on the Facebook page, sometimes you have to grant permission so I can see your name. And then two, any links that I post in here, you won't be able to click them or anything. So you will have to head over to YouTube to YouTube if you're trying to get access to the link. Just a this little small disclaimer. Hi, Crystal. How you doing? Oh, Crystal, you look different. It look different. How everyone feeling? How what's going on in y'all worlds? But before I get started, my name is LaShawn Jenkins with the Notary Institution, and I help notaries with starting their notary business. Now, today's live, what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be discussing some of the struggles that you have with general notary work. I truly want to know what is your biggest problem when it comes to general notary work. Now, it could be I did this live on IG, but I had to come over here to my YouTube folks, and I did write some notes down. I don't want to get that dirty. I did write some notes down from that live. And when I mean like what you struggle with, like do you struggle with marketing your business, getting clients? Um, are you struggling with just I guess how to do the service, prices, what is your main struggle with general notary work on here? Let me know here in the comments. Or if you don't have no problems, if you know someone else that have some problems, let me know. Miss Angela, let me say hi to Crystal. How you doing, Miss Pamela? Pamela, you have a sister, don't you? You're a twin. If this is the Pamela that I'm thinking, you're in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. But we talked. So some of the issues that on the our Instagram live that some of the notaries were having. Some of them said social media. Um, Let me see. Someone had put on here. Well, they said when to market. Where is there like a season on when they should market and when they should not? And personally, my answer was, and not really personally, but professionally, my answer was that you should always be marketing your notary services. With marketing notary services and doing loan signings, honestly, it is it is two different things. It's two different fields. Loan signings can be seasonal, as in financial seasonal type of thing. Well, also seasonal too. It depends on the market, what's going on in the real estate world. With loan signings, but with with general notary work, to be honest, people can need a notary whenever and wherever. Um, there could be times where it might be a little bit busy because of back to school or something, but the service is always in need. You just have to figure out really, in your area who use your service. Let's see. Oh, you're in Texas. My apology. My apology. Okay. Hold on. I got this little thing that just popped up. And let me move my cell phone because it blocks my view. It blocks my view. All right. Oh, no problem, Bree. How you doing? All right. Texas, Pamela. I don't know. I know you. I'm just trying to think. We got two Pamela Williams on here. How ironic. That's crazy. Tabitha, how you doing, Tabitha? Tabitha, Tabitha. You signed up, didn't you? How are you feeling, Tabitha? All right. So marketing and pricing. All right. So those always going to be the two main categories. So as far as like with pricing for notary services, to be honest, especially when it comes to general notary work, I always tell people the first thing is really understanding what first thing is understanding what does your state allow you to charge for. That's the very first thing when charging for your services. It's understanding what your state allows you to charge for notarial services. So matter of fact, let's pull up a state. Tabitha's in Tennessee because I mean I'm in Texas. I can show Texas, but look, we gonna pull up somebody else state. So let me Tennessee. And hold on, let me turn down this light because my eyes are it's blinding my eyes. Oh, Tabitha. All right. Whew. Have to turn down that light. Now it's kind of dark, but I have to turn that down. All right, so we're gonna go to the Tennessee Secretary of State. Let me type in notary. I'm gonna screen share it in a little bit. Order is $10. Hey, Miss Lotus Wave, how you feeling? Oh, perfect. Mm-hmm. All right. So, how to become a notary? I never been on this. It's funny. I've been on a lot of other websites, but I never been on Tennessee's. All right, how to become a notary? Yada yada yada. Let me see where it's on there. Hmm. Oh, no FAQs. I'm just pulling up your fees. So right now, guys, we're just pulling up the question. Well, I want to say it was a question, but uh Bree, we're gonna talk about marketing. Tabitha, she stated she's having problems with marketing and pricing her services. So I'm trying to find the information. All right, hold on, let me see. I don't know why this all complicated over here. Hold on, we about to get you together. So this is what I do, like, and this what all we all should do actually. When we are trying to figure out what to charge for our services, you want to always go to your Secretary of State website, and look. So matter of fact, let me just share the screen. Oh, hold on, let me that. Oh, all right. So here's the information about the fees. I just wish it was a easy, quick little thing on here, but apparently they don't have it like that. All right, so first, we don't have a set fee. We could charge a reasonable fee. Yeah, I see. Tabitha, what, we got two different Tabitha. This the same Tabitha that I'm looking at right now. Please let me know. All right, let's see. Dang, y'all down. That's pretty good then. That's pretty good. Y'all don't have no fees. Well, it's not regulated. Cause that's what I just read, but I just wanted to make sure that's how it's amended. Is this old? Okay. So, oh, okay. So For the state of Tennessee, now mind you, I can't tell nobody what to charge, but I can give an example. So reasonable. Another thing too, I always do, always research the words to make sure so we can stay in accordance. What is considered reasonable? Because everybody's reasonable is not the same. Okay. A term that describes a fee that isn't too high or too low when compared to similar fees for a similar service. So boom, there you go right there. So that is going to be the foundation. So what I would do is, Miss Tabitha, because your state, Tennessee, does not have any type of guidelines, what I personally would do is I would look at the other states and see how much they charge per notarial acts in those states. Right? Then I'll just set my fee just like that. So for example, like in the state of Florida, it's $10 per notarial act. Here in Texas, it's 7 or 6. So me in my mind, I'm just going to set my notarial act fees for $10. Automatically, I know that's going to be my service fee for me to come and notarize something. Well, no, that's not even to come. Even if a person was to come to me, I know it's $10 per notarial act, right? Now, with the travel fee, you could always create that. You can always add. You can always build upon your travel fee, and then also you're providing a service, so that will be a separate fee. So let's say someone calls you, they want something notarized. They're about 20 minutes away from you, correct? Let me get a calculator because math is not my subject. So they 20 miles away, and they want you to travel to them to notarize something. So I would say like 20 miles times you times it by the IRS rate, and I want to say right now it's at 54 cents per mile. All right, so I know automatically I'm gonna charge that person more than $10 for that service. So with that being said, I know automatically I'm gonna charge 10. Now I gotta think about my time to come out there, and I'm gonna add to that $10. So let's see, 20. Let me see, 10. You can add $20 to it. That give you 30. So I can say it will be 30. Like what I would charge in my mind is $30 for that travel fee. But I know it's 10. I want to charge $10 for me to notarize. And my receipt is going to show that. So plus 10. $40. It's going to be $40 for me to come out there. And that is kind of like how you do your fees. Tennessee is definitely a little different because it allows you to choose your fee. Another thing you could do, I really don't never recommend calling other people because to be honest, only you know your worth and only you know your value. But if you want to call around to kind of see what other people are, what is the ballpark range for notary services, mobile notary services, I would do that and to see what that kind of charges. So that way you could stay within the reasonable, because the law says reasonable fee. And to me, that's open for interpretation. You know, I don't, but I guess I don't write the laws, but that's definitely open to interpretation because what's considered reasonable for your area if there's no set fees? So in my mind, if someone in your area is charging $50 per notarial act, um, because it says anything that's similar fees for a service. If 10 people in your area are charging $50 for the notarial act, by the law, basically you could do that because that's considered reasonable because someone with a similar service is charging that same amount. So Tennessee, y'all need to get it together on that laws over there. Um, you welcome, Ms. Tabitha. I'm glad I was able to help you on that portion. Um, let's see. So I'm seeking advice on marketing. All right. All right. So with marketing, the biggest thing is you have to have a balance between your marketing. Now, Miss Bree, I'm going to ask you, I want to act like you one of my students. What are you doing to market? And if you're not here, someone else can chime in. What are you doing exactly on your marketing? What are you doing exactly? Are you a person that you walking all these places and that's it. Tell me, what are you currently doing to get yourself out there for services? And tell me, how often do you do it too, if you are out there doing it? I know it'll be a little lag time at times. But I guess as we wait on, everyone problem was marketing. Another problem people were having also was the Google My Business page. That was another thing. Someone asked, when should they transition to an actual website? When should they actually start building their website for the notary business? Personally, feels like you should start as soon as possible. At least start one page, 2 pages, and then you could build upon that. Let me see. And I think that was pretty much it. I think the biggest thing was really social media and where, who to market to, and how to market, and what's the best marketing strategy. That was one of the questions. What was one of the best marketing strategies? Now, to be honest, with marketing strategies, it's not a one size shoe fit all type of thing. So you have to have a balance. And kind of like what I said earlier, you do have to have a balance. So if you are going door to door, handing out your business cards, that shouldn't be your only marketing strategy. You also need to make sure that you have the online presence also. So that means having the Google business page. Not only having the Google business page, make sure that you have a website. Make sure your website is clear. Make sure people contact you on your website, because sometimes there are situations where people will lose your business card, or I know me, sometimes somebody may come and see me or give me a card, but personally I may not remember the card, but I will remember the website, and I'm like, oh, let me go online and find them and look at their stuff later. I may not remember call them, but I will look at their website. It's very important for you all to have that online presence on top of doing the word of mouth. You have to have a mixture of both in this business. And that's just in business and period. You have to be involved with your community. At the same time, you have to have a really strong online presence in your area. Um, all right, so Bree said, I'm just starting. So far, I have a website, a listing on Notary Rotary. Next, I will complete a Facebook page and leave business cards locally at laundromats. Okay. That's a good strategy. One of those is traditional, but also too, when you have your website, you need to be thinking of ways on how you're going to draw traffic to that website. So, we are in a new day and age to where, so it's not this whole big thing of like build it and they shall come, type of thing. Just because you have the website and you're on there, you still have to draw traffic to that page. Now, there's different ways to draw traffic to your page. But before you can draw traffic to the page is also understanding whatever you're doing to draw traffic to your page, understanding how that works. So, for example, you put Facebook on here. Now, you can create the Facebook page, but when you create a Facebook page, make sure it's a business Facebook page, not your personal page, or create a personal page. Make sure you go and create an actual business Facebook page, right? Also understand different platforms do different things. So like with Facebook, you can create a page, but honestly, for your stuff to show and to draw traffic, Facebook has created the algorithm to where, so we're going to show your stuff, but not really, unless you're going to pay for our ads. We're not really going to show it on people's timeline like that, and nor are we going to show it to other people who may be interested. And that's just how Facebook algorithms have been created at this point. Instagram is a good place to go, but even when you're on Instagram, making sure that you're targeting the people that you want to target when you're making your posts, not targeting notaries and all that. You want to target people in your local city, in your area. That's what you want to do on Instagram. Even on LinkedIn, you want to make sure that you are making connections with people that you want to potentially use your service, or people that you potentially want to work with. So the biggest thing about drawing traffic to your page, No matter which social media outlet you use, it's understanding how that social media platform actually works on drawing traffic to your page. Um, that is the key. That is absolutely the key to it. Because you can create all these pages, but if you're not drawing the traffic, paying drawing traffic to your page, it won't matter. You could there's free advertising, and then there's paid. Personally, I believe in everyone starting off free. Another marketing strategy, a lot of people do not take advantage of the Google business page. The Google business page is honestly going to be the Google business page, and your website is going to be the foundation. Having those two things set up properly and correctly with all the right information on there will draw traffic to your page. How you doing, Ms. Boykin? That stuff is going to draw traffic to your page. That Google business page is going to draw traffic. It's going to help with the traffic. On top of the social media outlets. But the biggest thing about the social media outlets is honestly understanding how each social media outlet works. And I'll be honest with you, with Facebook page, I don't even recommend. I'm not gonna say not recommend, but what I recommend is create the page, but you need to spend a lot of time and energy on building your website up. That the website is going to be like the foundation of everything. Well, it is the foundation of everything pretty much. It's gonna be the Google business page, and then the website. After you get the website, then the other whatever else you use, the platforms are is what's gonna draw and help draw in that traffic. Some people start running ads on Facebook and all that, but I wouldn't even do that unless you know your website is right and your website is clear. Like when people come to your website, they can come there, learn about your business, learn what you do, have something to read. It's clear. People can call you. People can submit forms. I don't recommend that you don't run no ads until you know your website is correct. That is going to be the foundation, 100%. Hopefully that answered your question, Miss Bree. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I want to talk about. So another thing too with marketing. This is another tip. List yourself on every directory that you can revolving notary. If it's free, definitely put yourself on there. Not only the notary ones, also the Yelp. Google My Business is a listing. That's one of the main ones. That's one of the top ones. Um, they have yellow pages. They have white pages. I will have to put up the list that I have wrote down, but there's a lot of online directories. Any online directory that's in your area, and if it's a free directory, you want to place yourself on there. So even if you have the funds, make sure you place yourself. If you can get on the Chamber of Commerce directory, get on that directory, because that's another source that's going to drive. That's another way to drive traffic to your website, and also to rank you to the first page of Google. So any directory, 123 Notary, Notary Rotary, Notary Cafe, anything that operate that's on Google that's popping, you need to be on there. SnapDocs, um, like here, it was someone that created the Texas Notary Directory. I believe it's free to get on there. Put yourself on there. Take advantage of every free directory that you can use, even if it's a fee. Take advantage of that. But everyone's main focus should definitely be on making sure that their website can draw traffic. You can draw traffic organically, and really that kind of like goes into hiring someone else to really help drive traffic to your page. Because sometimes, guys, we can't do it all. And that's just the truth, especially if we're trying to grow our business. But anyone have any other questions? Any other struggles people are dealing with? Let's see. I think the comments be delayed. Let me make sure nobody's comments are getting blocked. Because I'll be having to go over here. But if not, guys, I might go ahead, hop off. It's Sunday. Today's Sunday, so that means TJ is going live today. Let's see. All right. I'm about to see somebody. Why? Sydney, what's going on? All right, let me make sure nobody comments were blocked. Cause YouTube be block. YouTube will block some comments. I'll tell you that much. Cause there's times that I'll get off and I'll see, like, no lie, there's times that I will get off and I'll see all these comments that were blocked, and I'm like, I didn't even see all of that. What's a good book? What's a good book? Hold on real quick, Brittany. That's a great question. Forms. All right, so to be honest, oh, okay, hold on, Sydney. Um, so to answer your question, Miss Brittany, as far as like with general notary work, I don't know any books that has been created just for general notary work. And I say that is because the thing is about general notary work is that you have to understand your duties and your job as a notary first for your particular state. And sometimes it's hard to create, unless someone create a 50 state book, but it's hard for someone to be so broad about things when different states have different regulations on how the notarization is conducted. So the first advice I want to give you, if you're looking for a book as in like how to actually do general notary work, I'm gonna be honest with you, is the first thing is understanding the laws in your state. Understanding first your notarial duties, understanding, and the basic notarial duties really is understanding what you could charge, understanding how you can identify, how ways to identify dishonor. Where's my book that I have? Because I go over certain things. The journal, actually executing the notarial acts. That is really what's important with general notary work. After you establish that part, um, after you establish, what to do as a notary, then you will get into the forms. Now, forms, to be honest, they can be easily. As long as you understand your duty as a notary, doing forms is nothing. Now, if you really want to learn some forms, a whole lot of them, I know Laura Buer, like coachmelaura.com, that's what she does. She does a lot of that. You can go to her. She has a lot of forms. She also teaches about specialty work, like where you can specialize in different areas. Another thing too is, let me see. Once when you understand how to execute general notary work, then you will move on to learning how to actually market general notary work. You know? Oh, okay. Oh, that's from the NNA. She said a good book for general notary work is 12 Steps to a Flawless Notarization. Right. But you know what? I'm pretty sure I don't have that book. I just put it on the screen, Brittany. But one thing I learned about general notary work, it really had boiled down to what my state laws were. What I have is I bought the Texas Notary Primer book from the NNA, and in that book it gives me the guidelines on how to identify people, the how to do the different notarial acts for my state, the guidelines for that. That's what I have downloaded, and that's what worked for me, so that I know that I'm operating in accordance with my state. Because the thing I want to tell you, it's so different with general notary work because every state is different. Because there are states that a notary can be a witness in the same transaction. There's some states a notary cannot be a witness in the same transaction. So that's why it's so important for you to make sure that you understand what you can and cannot do for your state first before you go out and do general notary work. Hell, even how to fill out the journal. Some states require it, some states don't. Some states, you can only record certain information in there. Some of them you don't. Some states you collect fingerprints. Some of them you don't. So that's why, like, it really does boil down to what general notary work is: understanding your duties as a notary in your state first, And after you understand your duty, once when you have a clear understanding of your duties as a notary, you could do any notary appointment. It doesn't matter what somebody call you for. It does not matter if somebody call. It don't matter what kind of document they call you for. You'll be able to notarize that because you understand your duties as a notary. And once when you understand your duties as a notary, general notary work is nothing. You're not going to be worried about nothing. Only thing you're going to be worried about is, are they going to pay you or not? Um, what make you thinking about it? All right, my bad, Sydney. I'm about to read back to you what you said. So Sydney said paid to sponsor an event. Then the host told me it was canceled, but then I found out it wasn't canceled. Oh wow! They didn't get your money back. Seemed a little shady. Just remember, the notary never chooses the notarial certificate. Those are things I need to understand. Well, if it's anything other than acknowledgement, you're doing an oath. Right. And I want to tell you, I'm telling you, Brittany, I'm gonna be honest with you, that the notary primer book for your state is going to really help you out with that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's going to help you out with that, knowing what to do, how to execute the acts, when you should do an oath. The NNA has a lot of blogs and everything that gives you a lot of that information. So some of this information is out there. You just really have to go out there and seek it. Miss Britt, I don't recognize you. You here all the time? See, we got more people on. So as you all come on, guys, we just trying to figure out what is y'all biggest struggles with general notary work here. You struggling with marketing, actually doing it, doing the job, or really the price, the pricing, the process, knowing what to charge, um, collecting payments or something. Oh, okay, Brittany. Welcome. Hey, Miss Cassandra. She said, I'm currently going through the NNA for general notary training. Nice. I didn't know they had, well, they do, but you know what? Their general notary training is basically boils back down to being a notary, being a good notary. Marketing and pricing, Miss Kimberly. Hello, Vaughn. Marketing, we kind of went over pricing earlier, Miss Kim, but what I went over with marketing, oh, I need to take my hair down. My hairdresser, guys, has no appointments. I'm like dying over here. Okay, so I think marketing is definitely it. When them jobs are high paying, he'll be surprised if you're out on the fly. All right, so we kind of went over pricing earlier, but like I told Tabitha, was the first thing with pricing your services is one, understanding what does your state allow you to charge for the service. That is the absolute first thing. Understanding what is your state guidelines on what you could charge, and you can normally do that on find out that information on the Secretary of State website for your state. We did Tennessee. Tennessee does not have any regulations over there. Their regulation is notaries, notaries public. I don't know. That's a little off a little bit, but anywho, notary public, it's a notaries public are entitled to demand and receive reasonable fees and compensation for notaries public services. The notaries public shall keep a record in a well-bound book of each notary public act. So, oh, Sydney, YouTube not going to let you post any links on here. That's like blocked out. You can't post no links. I think I'm the only person that can post links. It's going to automatically block you because people be posting spam. So Tennessee is reasonable fees. So the first thing is you always want to make sure, like honestly, the pricing is honestly, I feel like people do tend to overthink it, but as long first you need to know what you could charge in your state. Um, okay, so to answer that question, you say you could charge $2 per document, right? In Georgia, you could charge whatever for travel, but also when you charge it for travel, always I teach. Oh, Kimberly, didn't you sign up for the virtual class? Maybe I could send you the slide, or I can make sure I give you the access because I don't think I did. I don't think you got it, received it. But with the travel fee, I always teach people the foundation. Oh, okay. Well, dang, I didn't email you back. My fault. But I did process your refund. That I did do that. Um, but anywho, the IRS gives you the foundation of how much you can charge for the travel. They give you that, right? After they give you that, you can always add to that for your service. So if you know that you want to charge $50 or $40 to go 20, 30 minutes, then that's your travel fee right there. I can't tell people what to charge, but that's just kind of a range of how you charge your fees, Miss Kimberly. Miss Kimberly, I got to arrange a phone call with you, maybe so I can really break it down for you. Yes, ma'am. Tell them nationwide notarypublic.com. What is that? Oh, your website. All right, hold on. Miss Sydney, you on to hold on. Angelina Williams. All right. I'm really struggling with getting signings in Florida. Um, Now, what have you done already, Miss? You know what? That's not even Angela. What's that? Argelia or Argella? I'm just waiting for Miss Williams, but we're not gonna be on here too much longer because it's hot and I'm hungry. All right, but anywho, I'm gonna wait for her, Miss Angela Argella. All right, so if you're struggling getting signings, one, I always ask people, what sites are you on? Not only that, I always ask, is your profile completely filled out? Sometimes people are not struggling with signings. Sometimes people are struggling with they're not even available themselves, for a lot of the signings. And sometimes a lot of the signings are going to be in the evenings. I mean, there's daytime ones, but a lot of them are going to be in the evenings. Um, are you only signed up with like a few companies? I always tell people, okay, I always tell people to like, have you signed up with companies or you just, or I guess like when you said I'm licensed signing agent with NNA, are you saying that you just went to the NNA, took the test, became a background check, and that's all you did? That's all you have done? Because there's sites that you have to sign up on so that people could find you and use you for the services. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with those. Um, can a healthcare notary bring in enough revenue to to sustain as a part-time business? Um, if you're saying a healthcare notary, are you saying that you're just going to travel to healthcare facilities? I mean, I feel like people should definitely specialize in different areas, but um, if the volume is there, it's very possible. I mean, I wouldn't just put my eggs all in one basket because not all locations might need a notary, to be honest with you. I think being doing general notary work in general could bring you enough to sustain as a part-time or even full-time business. But it really just always boils down to your area and the actual volume. Every area is different. And it doesn't matter, even if someone is next in Georgia, this nursing home may not even use outside notaries. They probably just use they probably use the employees or something. Or maybe they hire somebody that's the only person they use, you know? Oh, thank you for that. Somebody said make sure your NNA signing agent uh profile is public. Yes, that's another thing. Making sure it's public. But I mean, I guess I would really have to talk to you because I want to. Because the thing is, you really have to sign. Like you have to put yourself out there. So it's not like you sign up for the NNA, boom, you on that directory. The only people that's going to call you on that directory is the people that's the companies that are tied to that directory, and it's not a whole lot of them. Not a whole lot of them. Hopefully that answered your question, Miss Williams. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong or right, but I just want to give it up. Giving up saying it wrong or right. But guys, I think I'm about to hop off. It is been here for like almost 45 minutes. So let me see. Most of everybody on here on YouTube. So how many people on here do y'all see my posts when I post them in the community tab on my page? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. You said someone sent me a message on Instagram, but I don't see it. Let me know. Oh, you do? Did y'all see the giveaway? I'm doing the giveaway. I haven't went and go checked it, so that's why I was like, did y'all see the post? I'm doing the giveaway. It's sharing the post. You got to go to the Instagram or the Facebook, and it's to share the post that I have for the Texas Notary Training. Miss Kimberly is going to be there, virtual. Oh, you know what, Miss Kim, I can answer your question now. Let me. You just see it, Miss Ellen. Miss Ellen, I think I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Let me answer your questions, Miss Kimberly. All right, I'm glad y'all seen the post because sometimes I don't be knowing. I don't know. I don't like wasting my time on things that's not effective. So I need to make sure if what I'm doing is worth it. All right, thank you guys. It means a lot to me. All right. So Miss Kimberly, if you're still here, the virtual training is hold on. Oh, that's what I need to do. Edit this. Demetria. How you doing, Demetria? Welcome back, ma'am. Is that the Demetria I think it is? Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is your name different on Instagram too? All right, Miss Kimberly. So the virtual dates are September 6th through the 8th. I need to put that in bold or something. And it's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, if I have changes to the virtual training, I don't do it because I believe I said I need at least 10 people for the virtual training. I will let you know. Okay, I will definitely send you an email. All right. Let me share this screen real quick. Oh, perfect. And my throat just got sore out of nowhere. Oh no, what happened? Might be my sinuses or something. All right, guys, let me stay focused. All right, so this is, guys, everyone know, or don't, if you don't know, now you know. On September 18th, I am doing a live notary training class in Houston. Okay. Oh, I didn't raise the price. I'm doing a live notary training class in Houston, Texas. We are going to be going into um, basically, I will start off with the basics of being a notary. What I really teach, honestly, too, is I believe in people setting up their business. I teach general notary work and also the loan signing portion of it. I teach about marketing your business, where to market to, not only where to market to, but actually, who do you actually market to, and even when you're marketing to these places, who do you talk to when you're marketing your services? That's what I teach. With the live training class, you will be provided checklists. You get a workbook. You also get access to the online training videos for 1 year. So you will have that support after you leave the training class. Now, the class is $297. Right now, it was actually supposed to go up because the thing is, I have to order the workbooks, and I want to make sure if you want your workbook on time, you want to make sure that you enroll in on time, because if not, you might be short. Might. Oh, okay. I thought so. Okay. Let me show you my workbooks though. Let me see. Here it is. This is the workbooks I made right here. Oh, right here. So everyone will get a copy of this, and in this workbook, you also get a digital copy of this too. So this is not, you're not just going to get this book, but you're going to get a digital copy of this book. So this is, you going to get, go over marketing, the basic notarial duties, how to execute notarial acts. Let me see. Sometimes when you have so much information, you just gotta go and relook to make sure. Also go over setting up your notary profiles in this book. Um, Setting up, printing documents. You have some pictures in here, some visuals. How to manage your income. You got a nice little vocabulary. And this is something, honestly, that I put together myself. So this is not something that was copied and paste. Like, I spent hours like typing this book. It's about 60 something pages. About 60 something pages that I typed up front and back. And you get access to that books. But the goal is really, I'm teaching you how to set up your business, establish yourself, so that way you could bring your own clientele. And not just relying on signing companies and title companies. Like, I'm teaching you how to really set up your business so that way you can always be generating your own leads. Also, too, it's not on here. There's gonna be something new, this little bonus stuff, but I will be having something in there towards, though, it's going to guide you on building your website. I'm gonna have recorded videos showing you how to build your own website. I got my stuff all up here. It'd be all right. It's not a big deal, I guess, because anybody can find people's information. So I'm not tripping. I just don't know why it's filled out. Also, too, with the online video, so you do get access to the mock loan documents to familiarize yourself. During the training class, we will be doing a live, well, not live, but an actual mock signing, kind of showing you how to really get through that signing in under an hour. And that's pretty much it. So we are doing a virtual training too. Now, the virtual training will go over the same topics as the live training. Like I had told someone else before, the space is limited to the virtual training. I'm only going to do 10 people. And for the in person, I believe I can only have 16 more people sign up. So hopefully we our goal is to get all 16 seats filled up. The place is kind of big. Um, for people to be in there, we're not gonna be all crunched up on each other in the room. Miss Angela, I just sent you a question. My bad. So if you are interested, I'm gonna put the link in here. I look forward to some of you all. I know Miss Kim gonna be virtual. I don't see the other person that has signed up. They're not on here. The other people. Here's the link. Um, Miss Angela, I have a contact form. I stopped doing calls and stuff because sometimes it was taking a lot out of me. So I don't do the phone calls anymore. I just have the contact form and I try to reply within 3 days. I'm gonna put the link in here though for that. The deadline to sign up. That's a great question. Let me see. Cause I really need the. I just want. I the thing is, I want to make sure these books are on time. Let me see. 20th, today 22nd, September 1st. September 1st. Miss Angela, September 1st. First come, first served. First served. There have been times that I held a space and then someone changed their mind, so I can't hold spaces anymore. And I have to travel too, so I want to make sure that when I'm traveling, I have everything on me. But don't forget, guys, I got the giveaway, the class. But the virtual training, 10 people could sign up, and the deadline for that will be September 1st also. I'll make sure I'll put that information out on the post. So if for anyone on here that is interested, please, I look forward to seeing you all, helping you with your notary business. If you know a friend in Texas, this training is not state specific. So I know I had some people who wanted to travel. You're more than welcome to travel because it's not a state specific training at all. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop off. It is about 8:15. The kids went back to school, and I gotta make sure I gotta put my son, get him in the bathtub, get him wind down for the night. But I look forward to helping you all. I wish you the best of luck on your businesses, and I look forward to actually seeing you on the training. I look forward to seeing you all in Houston. Miss Angela, to answer your question, right now I only have one for the virtual because I haven't been putting it out there like that. I need to be doing my job, but I have not been putting it out there. But I do only have one person signed up. But like I said, I had no problem. If I don't have enough people, then we probably won't have no virtual training. I need at least 10 people so I can show up. Hey, Miss Shelly, how you doing? That's a nice photo of you, Miss Shelly. You look happy. But we was about to hop off, Miss Shelly. But guys, I have some more stuff coming up. Thursday, actually, I'll be live. I'm not sure what topic I'm going to do just yet. Well, I ain't gonna say it because I don't know who on here listening and watching. Just watch out for the post. So I will have a live, another live coming up. Hey Ashley, y'all rolling in late. Hey guys. But yeah, let me go ahead and hop off and get these kids. We only have one child, but y'all know how it can be. Let me go ahead and get the kids wind down because it's 8:17. These kids may be asleep by 9 so that they can wake up early and have a good productive day and don't fall into the bad habits that some of us adults pick up. But everyone, you have a good night, and I'll see y'all later. Toodles.